morning, guys. I am sick, if you can't hear it in my very raspy voice. I have not been checking in this week, mostly because I've been tired and getting sick. I knew something was going on, like, probably Wednesday, honestly. I had a really sore throat and I just kind of kept ignoring it. And then yesterday, I actually felt bad, and today's Friday, and I feel bad. So... Needless to say, we are staying home, which honestly I feel really guilty about because I've literally just started this job and it's like I've already been there for 2 weeks and now I'm sick. But I'm in the back of my head, I know that's just anxiety and I know it's probably fine because everybody gets sick when they start working a job with kids and around all those germs. So I know nobody's like mad at me or anything. I know it's fine. And today's only a half day too, so I would have gotten off at 12 anyways, so I'm like less upset about having to use time off than I normally would be. And I'm honestly just glad it was like at the end of the week and not the beginning of the week where I would have had to take in more time off. So yeah, that's how my Friday's going. So I guess this is going to turn into spend a sicky weekend with me versus a week, but that's a-okay. I made a matcha this morning because I feel like coffee is just going to upset my stomach. So made a matcha, just cleaned the kitchen up a little bit because it's been kind of dirty from the week. And I think I'm going to make myself some breakfast burritos to refuel because I don't know, I feel like I haven't been eating enough the last couple of days because I haven't been feeling the greatest. So I'm going to do that. Yeah.
2 hours
Don't mind me
later.
being terribly backlit. I just made lunch. It's just chicken, rice, vegetables, and soy sauce. I don't know, kind of just like fried rice, but it's like lazy fried rice, if you will. I just finished editing my video that I'm finally posting. I had random footage over the last like the last month and a half that I just never edited, and I was like, okay, how can I like put this together and make it make sense? So I did that, and that will go live on Sunday. And then obviously I'm filming for this vlog, which will be the following week. So I'm kind of glad I'm like 1 week behind in real time. That way I'm not like rushing to edit. But yeah, Carter is gonna get home in like 2 hours, 3 hours maybe. So I may or may not be driving to pick him up. I'm not sure. I did ask him if he'd be okay Ubering just because like I don't feel the greatest, so I'd rather not spend an hour in the car if I don't have to. But he hasn't got back to me yet, so waiting on that. But I'm gonna eat my lunch and then I think I'm gonna start my new book. I just finished my Abby Jimenez book just for the summer, and I also finished yours truly. Chef's kiss for Miss Abby Jimenez. Her books are so good and I feel so guilty I've been sleeping on them. But like, I don't even like romance like that, but they're so good. Her characters are so well thought out, and I feel like they're engaging with like real life and they feel like real people versus like, I don't know, I feel like most romance stories I read are very just, they're too much. I don't know. But yeah, I'm really enjoying her books right now. However, I think I'm going to read Emily Henry Funny Story because I had it on my bookshelf and I just haven't been in the mood to read it, but since I am reading more romance, I figured why not let me just read it while I'm already in this headspace. So I think I'm gonna read that, and yeah, just hang out until Carter gets home, and I think we're getting pizza tonight, so fun. Saturday. I feel a lot better today. I actually feel fine. I did wake up with like a sore throat still, but I think it's just the air being really dry and cold at night. Because it feels fine now. And I've been drinking coffee, which is helping like the morning headache go away. I don't know, I think my sleep schedule is a little bit off now with like getting up at 5 a.m. and then the last 2 days getting up at 7 a.m. And I think I'm having like a little bit of caffeine withdrawals, which is like part of the headache thing. But anyway, yeah, I feel fine. I'm gonna go to bar at 11:30. That's kind of all I have planned today. Carter got home last night and he's at cross country right now, so I'm like by myself. I think I'm going to end up cleaning the house a little bit because it's kind of bothering me. It's kind of dirty. And then maybe later I'm considering doing a Powell's trip to take a lot of my books off my shelf. I just feel like I have way too many and it's kind of overwhelming me. Not for any particular reason. I just have a lot right now and I think I could sell some of them and get credit because I have at least like 30 books I could definitely take and get credit for to replace and get new books. But yeah, shelf's getting a little full. It's time to let some go. But I don't think we're doing anything else as of right now. Maybe we'll go out to dinner. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I'm gonna go clean. I don't think I've talked to you since Sunday, mostly just because I feel like the last 2 days have been kind of boring and repetitive, so I was like, okay, we're not gonna start the vlog like that. Yeah, I'm on my way to work right now, kind of running late, but it's fine because I don't see anybody until 8:30, so it's not a big deal. I'm trying to think of what's going on today. I think today I have 5 or 6 clients. My sunglasses are so crooked because I have my headband in and it kind of looks stupid, but we're gonna ignore that. But anyway, I think I have 5 or 6 clients today. I'm not fully sure. I don't remember. Yesterday I had 6. I had 4 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. I think this morning I might have 2 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon. So kind of flip-flopping, which is fine. I actually don't mind because in the afternoon I'm more tired. So if I'm like sitting and not doing anything, then it kind of makes me like sluggish. So I'm totally fine with it being a little bit busier, closer to going home versus the other way around. But I actually don't think I have a ton to do once I get to work anyways. I only have, I think, 2 notes from yesterday I need to sign off on, and then I have to plan my session that's at 8:30, but that's kind of chill because it's just an articulation for, I think it's L, if I remember correctly about this kiddo. So yeah, no new kids today. Actually, that's a lie. I think I have 1 kid I haven't met yet, and I also have another kid that I eval'd when I was doing my internship, and I'm a little bit nervous about that one because he, without giving you too much information or like HIPAA, he's just busy, very self-directed, and a little bit chaotic in the way of like is like throwing toys around and kind of, yeah, that's if you're picking up what I'm trying to put down. He's a sweet kid, like there's nothing against him or anything, but he's just busy, and that I saw him a couple times before I had left to do my other internship, and he just makes me a little bit nervous. So that's it. But yeah, other than that, today should be pretty chill. I will try to check in either at lunchtime because I have to go home for lunch. I goofed and did not have time to pack a lunch today, and I also left my lunchbox at work yesterday, so we're just gonna go home for lunch and call it good. But yeah, I will check in later and let you know if anything exciting happens. Hello everybody, I'm on my way home from work. I literally just left. Today was honestly really chill. I only had 6 patients and 1 no-showed, which was kind of annoying because it was actually a kid I was looking forward to, but I think mom forgot that they made that appointment, because it looks like she made it over a month ago. So, whatever. But yeah, I had a really good day. I'm kind of like in Spanish mode right now because my last client is Spanish speaking, so I feel like I was like doing a lot of Spanglish, and now my brain is like having a hard time processing. But anyway, yeah, I had a really good day. I'm on my way home right now. Sorry the camera is literally shaking. I feel like where I'm driving is very bumpy and hilly, so it's like... But anyway, I'm on my way home, and I'm excited to go home. I think I had too long of like a lull this morning where I had a good 2-hour period of not having anybody. So I just was like kind of bored in my office. I started a new book. It's called Lady Tremaine. I can't think of the author right now, but I did also finish Funny Story by Emily Henry yesterday. So I'm like cruising through books just because right now my caseload is pretty light on purpose. They didn't want to like overwhelm me as a new grad and have a full-on caseload. So I would say right now I consistently... Oh goodness, we are crossing the road. That's scary. Sorry. Consistently I'm probably seeing 25 patients, 25 to 30, I think, because I'm seeing like 5 or 6 a day, so somewhere in that number. But yeah, I'm having a good old time. I honestly love my job. I'm having so much fun. I also am not nearly as anxious as I used to be about doing sessions. I feel like before I would get really stressed out that parents were like watching me, and now I don't really feel that way. I feel like I get so like in the zone when I'm working with a kid that I don't even care that their parent is there, unless it's a parent that I'm like in sync with and we're like yapping as I'm doing the session, then that's different. But for the most part, like a lot of the parents just kind of sit back and are on their phone or reading a book or like doing work, so it's honestly really chill. But yeah, I'm having a really good time. Like I'm having so much fun, and I'm realizing that I feel like I made the right decision. I feel like I had a lot of doubt prior to getting this far. I think I mentioned it maybe in my... When did I talk about this? Maybe when I was still teaching preschool, I kind of briefly said that I was like not sure if I made the right decision going to grad school. I didn't know if I was still like passionate about speech or if it was just like something I thought was interesting. And I think it's just because I was out of the loop for a little bit before I went back to doing my practicums. But like doing what I'm doing is really reaffirming that I made the right choice, and I'm really, really happy in my career for the first time. Because don't get me wrong, I absolutely love teaching. I will always love teaching. I will always forever be grateful for teachers. Sorry, I'm like looking for my keys because I'm almost to the parking garage and I'm like, don't want to be locked out. But yeah, I loved teaching so much. However, I felt like it just wasn't sustainable, which if you're curious, you can watch that video on my channel. And I just feel like this is a better fit for me. I feel like I love getting the one-on-one interaction with kids and families versus like having a class of kids all the time. Because I don't know, I think that was just really overstimulating for me. And don't get me wrong, like speech can be very overstimulating. You're meeting a lot of people every day. You're interacting with a lot of different personalities. Like it is draining, but I don't feel like it is as bad as teaching was for me. So yeah, I feel more confident in my choices, and I feel like I'm becoming a good... atrocious if you can't see how grown out they are. Yeah, I worked this morning. I got up at a little bit early today though because none of us had 11:30 patients, so I ended up doing like notes for 15 minutes just to get slightly caught up, and then I left at 11:45, which was kind of nice. I mean, it's not that early, but early enough where I felt like, okay, cool, nice for Friday. But yeah, it was a super chill day at work. Nothing really exciting. I did have several new kids, mostly ASD diagnoses, which was totally fine. And a lot of older kids. So if anything, today was like significantly easier than when I have younger kids. I also have a lot of GLPs, which I'll address this now. I know GLP can be a little bit controversial because it's not super evidence-based. However, what I will say is that I have now come across it so many times that I almost refuse to believe that like it's not a thing. And maybe that's like anecdotal, but I will say like I think the way that the clinic I work in approaches GLP, it's very neurodiversity affirming, it's very positive, and basically we just kind of target the language that they do have and try to expand on it. But yeah, that's my little caveat, so I'll put that there as a disclaimer. You can feel how you feel about it, whether you agree or disagree, but that's been my experience. Hi friends, I just finished getting my nails done. They look really good. Sorry, I'm trying to get out of this parking lot, and the Fred Meyer parking lot's low-key a little sketchy, so I kind of gotta pay attention. But these are the nails. I don't know if you can really see now, but yeah, they're just like a nude pink, and I did chrome on top. It is builder gel. Hi friends, ooh, shaky camera. New location unlocked, but I have to be kind of quiet because Carter's on a Zoom call for school. But I have a little haul that I thought I would show you. Starting with my book of the month. Also, sorry, we're in my closet, but this is like the furthest away from the other bedroom. So don't mind all my clothes and laundry in the back that I'm working on. But anyway, so yeah, I got, first book is The Great Wherever. This one is about Aubrey Lamb. She's inherited a stake in a sizable Tennessee farm, sees an opportunity to get out of the city. However, Aubrey sees the ghosts of her ancestors, and it kind of goes through the history of the land and has to do with like who owned the land prior to, but it's supposed to be kind of tragic, but also it seemed really good. So I'm excited about this one, and this actually was one of the books that made my whole order go on back order, so I just got it. This one, it's The Shampoo Effect. Sorry if you can hear the dogs in the back. This one is by Jenny Jackson. They're like zooming around. Anyway, this one is about Carolyn Lash and let's see. Sorry, I don't remember, but obviously I bought these. But it's about a group of friends, and one of the girls discovers that she's pregnant, and it kind of throws off the equilibrium of their friend group over like the summer. So yeah, this was also another book that was on back order. So I'm excited to read this one too. And it's more of like, it feels like a summer read. Because right now I have a lot of books that just like feel really heavy, and I don't want to read a heavy novel right now. Next thing I got was the new Suki Waterhouse album. I'm so excited. This is Loveland by Suki Waterhouse. It just came out. And this is actually a signed edition. I'm not going to take it out right now because it's like in here. But yeah, it's actually signed, and I'm so excited about it. And it wasn't even expensive to have her sign it, so low-key nice. I also have a bag of Abercrombie stuff. I just realized my address on that, so I'm gonna split them around. But I'm gonna open this and then I'll show you. Okay, I'm gonna just start opening things, but the first thing I got was, this is the, I can't find the name on it, but I think it's the Form skirt, and it's just like a black mini skirt, because I don't have any that are just like plain like this. So this is also from the Curve line, and just in case you're curious, I wear an extra small usually in Abercrombie in Curve, but I'm gonna have to try this on and see because it looks a little short and low-key, like I kind of have a dumpy, so I'm hoping that this fits. Next thing I got is this red cardigan, and this was only like, this was like on a super sale, I think because it's from last season's winter, so it was really cheap. Like I genuinely think I only ended up paying like $20 to $30, and it's regular $80. So I got this, but it's really heavy. It feels like it's made of wool, and if you can see, it's got like these really pretty gold buttons on it. So super cute, and I've been more into red lately because I noticed it's just very flattering on my skin tone. Next thing I got is this roll neck sweater. I've been kind of getting into sweater vests a little bit more, so I thought this would be really cute either in the summer or like late summer, early fall. So excited about that. Next thing I got is one of the little Abercrombie tank tops. These have the built-in bra because in the summer, like, I don't know about you, but I don't like wearing a bra in the summer. It's hot, it's gross, it's sticky, you're sweaty. So I like that these have like the built-in little padding. And I have a couple of these already and they're really nice, so excited about that. This is the next thing I got. I literally was wearing the gray version of this earlier, so I kind of wanted another one because I don't know, I love these like short sleeve sweater pieces. I feel like they're so nice for early fall or late summer. And of course it's in red because I just think it makes my skin pop. So got that. And then I got another of the roll neck sweater nests because I thought this would be so cute over a white t-shirt. So got that. This is the last thing I got. Oh, that looks so short. I'm kind of scared. I used to have a bunch of denim skirts and then I think I got rid of them when they kind of went out of style. However, that was so stupid because they were one of my favorite staple pieces. So reminder not to follow trends and wear what you like. But got this and it's got really cute little, I don't know if you can see, but the embroidery and stitching on it is really cute. So this is also in a 25 curvy. Yeah, that's all the stuff I got. I'm gonna try this on, see if it fits. Okay, I thought I'd give you a very quick update on the skirt in case you're thinking of buying the skirt. It is short. So personally, I always wear shorts under my skirts anyway, so I don't really care if like you can see them because I'd rather people know I'm wearing shorts than like my butt be out. So if you are gonna get the skirt, just be aware. But this is her. I put a belt on it because I got it in a size up just to give me more space in the hips because I have big hips. But yeah, super cute. So I'm gonna try on the other one and then I'll update you on that one just so you know it fits. Alright, camera shaking. So I have on the black skirt, the form fit or form whatever it's called, and this is in the curvy extra small. This one fits good, like it's good on the waist and then it's not. Those are vibes, if you can get the gist. So yeah, this one is not as short as the denim skirt, just FYI. It's got a little bit of length and it's pretty stretchy, so honestly get your right size because it doesn't have any loops in it, so if you bought one that was too big it wouldn't fit you. But the only thing is I feel like the front gets kind of wrinkly, but it's really cute and it was exactly what I was looking for, and I like that it's stretchy, so like if I go eat a meal I'm gonna be able to put it back on. Like it's not gonna be like, you know. So yeah, I think it's really cute. I really like it. I also realized while I was here that I got some stuff from Marine Layer and I totally didn't show it to you last week when I got it, so I thought I'd show it to you. I've already worn one of them. The other one is too hot to wear right now, but first thing I got from Marine Layer, and this is what inspired the whole order, is this sweater. I'm obsessed. It has these little tiny rainbow hearts on them, and I work with children. I love this. The children will love this. So I cannot wait until it gets chilly so I can wear this. So excited. The other thing, I've already worn this 3 times. I die. Isn't it so cute? I don't know if you can see, but there's like a ton of embroidery on it and it's got these little tie details. I love the shirt. If you put a tank top under it, it is such a good office shirt. So I've been wearing that nonstop. But I thought I would share those as well because new outfits for work. I can no longer just like, I don't feel comfortable wearing just a t-shirt and jeans every day. I feel like I should put a little bit more effort into it, even though our dress code is really lax. But I just feel like people take me more seriously when I look the part, when I look like an adult who came to work and decided to put on a nice outfit. So that's just my personal take. But yeah, I thought I would share those. So see you later.